We're done fighting, but for how long? Ted hasn't recovered from his illness yet. Ted is really thirsty. Ted is hungry. Timmy is looking very pale. That's not good. Timmy hasn't... Wait, Ted hasn't recovered. Timmy's...
They're all gonna... They're dead.
We're dead.
Open the net. I'm giving food. Open in the name of freedom came a shout from outside our door.
We weren't sure who claimed to be representing freedom. But we could hear it was a group of people, probably armed. Anyone who introduces themselves like that is probably planning to kill someone in the name of freedom. Should we open?
You need to open it and hope that you can kill a good bit of them.
Well, I'll cough on them.
Yeah, maybe you don't even get them all sick while they cut you in half.
I mean, there's nothing more that could happen. I mean, Dolores is...
Hey, and the cat's back!
And we got water! We're dead still. Wow.
We regretted opening the door the minute we saw who was standing outside the door. Dark faces, rifles, and determined looks on a band of teenagers. Were doomed. We thought then, out of the blue, one of them asked us if we were with the Reds. We've never supported the Red Sox, so we confidently said that we weren't. The tension dropped immediately, and those nice young people gave us 2 bottles of water. They also told us to have no fear, since Wolverines are around.
We're not sure what Wolverines have to do with all of this, but we took their word for it.
To our surprise, we found Cervix back in our... That's a Red Dawn reference.
Okay, I've only seen the remake, and to be honest, I couldn't hear the remake.
Very apocalypse heavy fucking...
Well, when I watched the remake, I couldn't hear it, so I just seen moving pictures. That's all I seen.
Well, that's your problem.
I didn't really care that much. We're not exactly sure why or how it came back. Is it our good care it appreciates, our kind hearts, optimism, or just our stockpile of soup cans? Only time will tell. We were glad to see Dolores came back safely from the wasteland. I wouldn't say safely. Unfortunately, the search was futile. We gained nothing from this excursion. Our little trip to the surface might have been spotted and followed. We should be more careful next time. Ted is still sick.
You should.
Blah, blah. Ted is no longer hungry. Ted looks like he's going out. Got one foot in the grave. He needs to drink some water now. Dolores is quite ill. Dolores would really love to eat something. Dolores...
Wow, everyone's dead.
Fatigue means tired, right? Not...
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm not giving her water. Timmy is still quite sickly. Timmy is in terrible shape. We need to give him some water now. Do I just give everyone food and water?
No.
So just water.
Just water.
Who needs water? Ted? Not Dolores. Dolores needs nothing.
Dolores needs nothing.
Okay. We couldn't get a clear signal from the radio until midday. But after we tuned in to the military broadcast, we were left speechless. Not only did they not deliver on the evacuation promise, they also ordered us to dispose of all our firearms before the military arrives to save us. Who asked such things of an American?
Who? I don't know.
I read that really just poorly. That cat is like, I'm gonna be stuck down here eating all of you.
I'm just chilling.
Since we didn't have a gun to begin with, soldiers shouldn't have any issues with us. Something should be done about Ted's sickness. Ted isn't thirsty anymore. Dolores' health has not improved. Dolores is still tired and can't seem to sleep it off. Dolores has to drink something. Why is everything about Dolores? Anyway, Dolores has barely any strength left. If she doesn't
was
eat
the first
tonight,
one sick.
she will not last till morning. Timmy is looking very pale.
Good. Nobody's gonna make it.
That's not good. Timmy is no longer thirsty. Okay, so Dolores is hungry. I think. No, Dolores has to drink something. Dolores needs to eat. Ted is not thirsty anymore, and that's all I know about Ted. So
one of them go. But which one? Who shall live and who shall stay?
Can't afford it.
Can't afford it. Fuck you.
Hope for the best. Hope that we're still around when he gets back.
Hope for the best!
Timmy went out to the wasteland.
To be eaten.
To be the wasteland.
To be eaten in the wasteland.
We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. Ted keeps coughing. We haven't done anything about Dolores' sickness. Dolores complains she still can't get a good night's sleep around here. Dolores is no longer thirsty. Dolores would really love to eat something. Well, I'm guess
sure she would.
I guess we can afford to give Dolores some food. Do we give? No, we don't.
Do you think Dolores needs food?
Sure. A loud crash, a surprise shriek, and a bit of debris falling from our ceiling. Truly a recipe for a good start to a day.
That's a good start.
Turns out, Shirkoff.
I had a new toy.
I should really just call him the cat, because I can't pronounce that.
Found a new toy, a bit of innocent wiring that is ripped out of the wall. Who knows the cables for what our lights are still on, so it can't be that point, right? Should we take the wire away from our fluffy friend and investigate it?
I don't know what would be the harm in it.
Look.
Timmy's not back. I don't know why I heard that. The door opened.
Timmy's not back. Uh-oh.
We grabbed the cable and followed it to the rusty old truck parked in our neighbor's driveway. Upon opening the door, we were confronted with two men wearing huge headphones who looked extremely surprised to see us. They wiretapped our shelter when we were asleep, and they were listening to everything we said. We gave them hell and marched back to our bunker. Ted is still quite sick. Ted needs to drink something soon.
Wait, does this mean we're gonna get the fucking secret agent ending there?
I don't know.
Because
I don't even know if we're gonna make it.
Our cat just found their fucking secret shit, their wire. They were bugging this fucking place.
Is that hard to get?
I don't know. I think it's one of the...
Ted is still sick. Ted should drink something. Dolores has not eaten for a while. We haven't done anything about Dolores' sickness.
Some things in this game, most things in this game is just like, oh, hopefully he'll give it to you.
Okay. No. Yes. Let's hope I'm right about this. Our last expedition brought news for a vehicle parked just down the street. It sure looked unique, but we never got close enough to get a good look. We're almost certain it's not A bandit trap. Perhaps we should send someone over to check it.
Send Dolores.
You know what? Actually, Ted,
it's about time you do something.
Ted needs to do something. He's just as sick.
Could we beat this in one go?
That'd be funny.
That'd be hilarious.
A shocking discovery. It was a rusty tank.
Oh, shit.
It was a little... Am I doing good?
I think you're doing great.
A little crispy around the edges. And it was also missing wheels and some other crucial parts. But the seats were fairly comfortable. Wouldn't it be amazing to just drive away and leave this radioactive hell behind us? Something should be done about Ted's sickness. Ted is no longer thirsty. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Dolores has not eaten for a while. We haven't done anything about Dolores' sickness. Dolores needs more time to rest. Alright, you.
I think you might be getting the tank ended pretty soon.
How long, though? Because I don't know how much more resources I have.
Press the one thing. What's that blob at the bottom?
Yes, what is this?
Oh, it's the tank schematic. Day 70.
Wow, what's this?
What's next? Wait further instructions from the military. Get an axe and help the twins build some houses. Dispose of the rifles requested. What to do? I don't know. You gonna help the twins? That's... I mean, might as well.
Okay, I didn't know that was an option, really, but okay. You gotta give us a bone. You gotta give us some water. Oh, and a med kit. Few med kits. We got a few splinters, but the work is done. We even had some fun. It was almost like building that treehouse in our backyard all over again. The group and their leader appreciated our help and said they would definitely let us know when the whole thing is finished so we can come and visit them. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Something should be done about Ted's sickness. Dolores would really love to eat something. We haven't done anything about Dolores' sickness. Dolores
won't survive without water any longer.
This is it.
This is it! Give her water.
Did I hear she was hungry or no?
Ted's hungry.
And not thirsty.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
The agents who were spying on us are now at the door and want to explain themselves. Should we hear them out?
No, just... You're like, Jared, no! I think Timmy's just dead.
What should do that?
They briefly waved some sort of ID cards in front of our faces and told us there's a big fucking truck outside. No. Anyway, they're on a top secret government mission. The wiretap wasn't to spy on us, but rather on the cat. It's suspected of being a Soviet agent. They're willing to let us into their super top secret government safe house if we help them with some of their top secret missions. They assured us that they'd contact us again with more details. Please give us some fucking water or we're gonna die. We're not gonna make it there. Ted is hungry.
Yeah, everyone's sick. Oh.
Dolores would really like to eat something.
Oh, I'm sure she would.
Dolores is no longer thirsty. Cool. We're all eating something, right?
Yeah. Might as well.
We played a game of list the things you hate the most, and we picked Timmy. I'm just joking. And our neighbor's name kept coming up for some reason. That reminded us that the little weasel had a safe in his living room. We always wondered what's inside. Maybe now the time to finally find out. But who will do the honor of stealing the possessions?
of our arch nemesis.
I'm sending Ted.
Day 40, holy shit. Last man standing!
Gonna make it. We marched to Ned's house and found the safe cracked open by the blast. Most of its contents were destroyed, but we still salvaged something out of it. Ned was nowhere to be found. He
had a
likely
map.
perished in a radioactive agony. All told, it was a good day. Ted is still sick. Ted isn't hungry anymore. Ted needs to drink something.
Wow, Dolores is so sick. Dolores is no longer hungry.
Did I hear whether Dolores was thirsty?
Sure, all of them are. I think you got to give it to all of them at this point. I think everybody's got a foot in the fucking grave, Jared. Jared, everyone is fucking dying.
She's no longer hungry. She doesn't get any food. It's been a while, but there was another message from the military on the radio. They want us to send one person out to meet them. Sounds like some kind of precaution or a trick. We hope we know what we're getting into. We should send
She said Dolores. Fuck
Dolores, because she's taking up a good bit of our resources right now.
Get out of here!
Really need some
Leave!
Thank God! We're saved!
Woo! He brought so much fucking water!
Yeah!
He just came in with a box of water.
I don't want to talk about it.
They do unspeakable things for this water.
we we made it into the meeting. The serious-looking soldier asked us a few questions, made some notes, and told us they would get back to us. We can only hope we made a good impression. Too bad our Sunday best didn't make it through the explosion. Sunday best didn't make it. No, best.
Yeah.
We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back. A local supermarket might have seemed like a great place for a safe haven, but unfortunately, a bandit group had the same idea and turned it into their new home. Instead, these thugs are heavily armed and able to terrorize the entire area. Maybe stealing from them would be an ideal payback. Sneaking through the store shelves provided us with a few cans of soup. The way was clear to the staff room. Inside, we found nothing but a water cooler, free water for employees. Now, wow, that must have been a dream job. We found 6+. We believe that our expedition to the wasteland must have been followed by strangers. We should be more cautious next time. Ted isn't recovered from his illness. Ted is no longer thirsty. Good, because I'm gonna ration the fuck out of the water. Dolores...
I'll get 1 drop a day!
Dolores has not improved. If there's one thing we need, it's water for Dolores. So Dolores is the only one that needs water right now. Timmy needs an extra blanket. Who cares? Timmy should be eating something, and that's it. Dolores is tired, and he's hungry. There you go.
There you go.
Timmy, someone's going up to the surface. We saw something strange on our way back from the expedition. A chain of lights on the horizon pulsing and flashing in a chaotic manner. It didn't make much sense to us at the time, but when we discovered it in the shelter, Timmy said it might be a secret scout signal. He would need to check out the signal by himself and decode it using the scout book that we don't have.
Yeah, don't got that. I was like, aliens? Maybe it was aliens.
I know, that's what came to mind. We have doubts about it being a legitimate signal from real scouts. We're not risking walking into a bandit trap. Better just forget we saw anything. Ted hasn't recovered from his illness yet.
Nobody has.
We haven't done anything about... yeah, okay. Timmy is very hungry. If we don't... blah, blah, blah. Timmy still hasn't rested. Needs some water for some Timmy. For some Timmy.
Water for Timmy.
Isn't Dolores thirsty?
I don't know, man.
Dolores is no longer thirsty. Ted... That's the only thing from Ted. So... you're the only one getting anything, Timmy. Dolores, you're up.
Timmy.
I think...
Sure.
she's already sick, though.
Yeah.
So maybe I don't risk anything.
Flashlight? I don't know, fuck it, who cares?
Yeah, at this point, she's just a mouth to feed at this point.
Get out of here!
If she comes back, great. If she doesn't, well... I'm really hoping she comes back. Dolores is on her way to the surface. Let's hope she'll make it back safe and sound.
Let's hope she knows what she's doing.
Something should be done about Ted's sickness. Ted needs water to survive. Timmy should eat something. Yeah.
Ted needs to eat that water. I mean, drink that water.
You fucked me up. I was like, does Ted need to eat something?
He needs to drink that water.
Yeah, no. Ted just needs water. Timmy needs. All right, we can barely breathe in this damn shelter. For the last couple of hours, the situation has been getting noticeably worse. There might be something wrong with the ventilation system. Maybe it's stuck. If that's the case, we need to look into fixing it right away. Let's spray the hell out of it with bug poison.
You should use a...
I'm joking. We're going to use the flashlight.
The flashlight, yeah. Bite you.
Alright, the obvious thing to do when a vent is blocked is to check what's blocking it. However, when you shine your flashlight on a hive of mutated insects, damn it, things usually go from bad to worse. The angry hive is gone, but the insects did some biting before they fled.
I guess you should have used the insect spray.
I was joking when I brought that up.
I guess there was a reason. I didn't realize the decisions were like that.
Ted isn't thirsty anymore.
You
Ted was
picked the
hurt.
wrong item.
Timmy is very hungry. Timmy is still quite sickly. So Ted's thirsty and he's hungry.
Ted's thirsty, he's hungry.
We gotta keep him alive.
Timmy thirsty.
Timmy got back to the shelter from his expedition and looked fine, but it turned out he had hurt his hand on a piece of rusty metal and the wound was infected. It doesn't look like it's healing up. We have to patch it.
I think we know what we gotta do. Sorry, Timmy.
Is this the best plan? Do we just
Yes.
We could just
do it.
not pick anything.
We could just do it and see what happens.
You're right. It's the option I'd make.
He just has like no arm. He's like one last.
Oh, he looks fine. He's looking good. He's not
we
sick
patched him
anymore.
up with an axe.
Look at that. An axe really does wonders. Lively dancing, off-key singing, and music so loud it temporarily drowns out the quiet hums of existential dread in our heads. Just what we needed to start another day. I thought it said a nothing day with new energy. Something should be done about Ted's sickness. I gotta stop reading that.
Ted's wound.
Ted's wounds are... Damn it! Ted's stomach is rumbling. So he's hungry. Timmy is no longer thirsty. Cool. So
Nice.
you're just getting food.
Nice.
We woke up to the sound of banging on our door. Someone has been at it like there's no tomorrow. In a manner of speaking, that might be true. Shall we open the door? Sure.
Let's open the door.
I don't know if I should have done that. But oh no. Oh no. We might make it.
Jared, they stole all your shit.
Can we won't
You have nothing now. Well,
we open the Well, this game really just likes to fuck you, huh?
they weren't expecting friendly faces. Instead, we were beaten, tied up, and forced to watch a band of raiders plunder our home. If there was ever a time we thought our shelter was at home, it was right then. All of our supplies were plundered. Nothing was left behind save for a few damaged items we don't have. We're going to survive. Now, how are we going to survive? Ted keeps coughing.
So this is
So you
the
shouldn't have
game's
opened that.
So this is the game's mechanics of you're doing too well, so we're gonna fuck your day up.
So you should have opened that door.
You didn't tell me any different.
I didn't pay attention!
There you go.
So it's kind of you just going through shit until either you guys die or somebody comes with the water. Maybe Dolores will show up.
I don't.
Nope, Dolores is dead.
Guess we're going out.
Guess we're going out sad.
We wish we had some means of entertainment in our bunker, but sadly, it's not the case. These kids will have to find some other way to keep themselves occupied. We don't think Dolores is coming back. Ted
Yeah,
is
we
still
got
sick. Ted's
all
room's
of our
blah
shit
blah.
stolen.
How about getting Timmy something to drink? He's not looking well. Timmy was never a fan of soup, but
Yeah.
there's nothing I can do. Using a high-tech
setup involving paper, cups, and yards of string, the agent reigned with our next top secret mission that will
surely land us.
us into the VIP bunker very soon. They want us to go on one successful expedition and write down what we saw in the journal. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. If none of you die.
He's doing the best. Ted's got one foot in the grave. Doing it.
Bum, 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 bum.
Did I do good?
Alright, man.
Ted left for the surface. We hope he'll be back soon. Okay. We graciously agreed to fulfill their request. They thanked us for doing our civic duty and promised to be back with more information soon. Timmy was never a fan of soup, but soup is
You can eat it all right now.
Yeah. We're
Sorry, Timmy.
not. How about that trip to I don't care about reading them.
Yeah, nobody's doing well.
What we initially thought was thunder turned out to be.
Yeah, nobody's doing well.
What we initially thought was thunder turned out to be heavily knocking on the door. Someone either hates the door or is very determined to have someone in. I guess we're gonna answer it.
Guess you're gonna
Hope for the best.
Here you go. Here's all your stuff.
Yeah, hoping.
Oh.
Are we saved?
This doesn't look like you're saved. the end. That raccoon mission...
The recon!
The recon mission was risky business. We had to visit neighborhoods that were dicey even in the best of times. The area was full of mutant cats and dogs fighting each other.
I'm gonna be honest, I ran ahead.
All of the broadcast stopped.
Why? I can't do anything.
So wait, you got saved then? They fucked up.
The broadcast literally ended
the second we ended it, but it said the end and
you can't see because I don't know why, but this game is messing up right now.
We missed that tiny shelter. We don't know if our future is bright, but if it is, let's hope that it's more, not more nukes lighting up in the sky. Ted looks like he's got one foot in the grave. I mean, Ted's, I don't even know Ted. Lack of water drove Timmy insane. He opened the door shelter and ran away without looking back. So wait, is everybody dead or not?
He's not likely to return.
They held that for 52 days.
I literally can't even hit the button. It's just, the game's still fucking up. Did we win though? We reached the end. I feel like I won.
Alright, well...
Well, that's not gonna... Okay.
Well, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll catch you guys in the next one.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.